So I mentioned earlier that the extrinsic pathway is really just a spark that gets the coagulation cascade going. I also mentioned that thrombin is a key player, and this will both become evident when I explain the intrinsic pathway. So the intrinsic pathway is really just another way of forming factor 10, but much more efficiently. So factor 10, as well as being produced by factor 3 and factors 3 and 7, can be produced by factors 9 and factor 8 working together. So, factor 9 is produced by factor 11. But where are these proteins produced? Well, thrombin, in fact, enhances the production of 5 proteins in the coagulation cascade. Factor 5, factor 7, factor 8, factor 11, and factor 13. So, it enhances the production of factor 7 here, factor 5, which aids factor 10, factor 8, and factor 11. So, what does this mean? Well, experimentally, let's say for instance we have 1 unit of factor 11. This factor 11 unit will then give us 10 units of factor 9. Each of those units will then give us another 10 units of factor 10, in totality giving us 100 units of factor 10. These 100 units will then give us another 10 units for each, giving us 1,000 units of thrombin. And then these thrombin units will then give us 10 more, giving us 10,000. So you can see why it's called a cascade. It is a positive feedback loop, resulting in more and more downstream products. Now, this pathway is known as the intrinsic pathway.